Hello everyone, I'm Frank and welcome to Frank Puzzles, and this is today's easy level puzzle. And take that easiness with a grain of salt because it's considered easy by the people on the Logic Masters Germany forum, and there's a lot of really smart people there. Today's puzzle is called Bits and Arrows by Jonesy, and here are the rules. Hello. We have normal Sudoku rules apply, which means in every cell in the grid, place a single digit from 1 through 9 such that there are no repeats in any row, column, or designated 9-cell region, which is a box in this case. We have a binary code is a sequence of bits that are either on or off. In this puzzle, odd digits represents bits that are off. So that means odd digits are 0. And even digits represent bits that are on, which are E, or which are 1 essentially. This gives us the following representation of the digits 1 through 9. 1 is odd, 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 even. 2 is odd, odd, even, odd. 3 is odd, odd, even, even. 4 is odd, even, odd, odd. 5 is odd, even, odd, even. 6 is odd, even, even, odd. 7 is odd, even, even, even. 8 is even, odd, odd, odd. And 9 is even, odd, odd, even. The digit in an arrow cell dictates the parity odd or even, of its 4 orthogonal neighbors. Okay, the digit in an arrow cell indicates the parity, odd or even, of its 4 orthogonal neighbors. These 4 neighbors must match the binary code of the digit with the small arrow. Okay, and the arrow points to the first bit of the binary code, read from left to right. The full code must wrap around the central cell clockwise. Okay, so this way. As an example, if a 6 is placed in an arrow cell, its code is odd, even, even, odd. Therefore, its 4 neighbors starting from the arrow direction, moving clockwise, must be odd, even, even, odd. And those are all the rules. Have fun. We will try. So this is an interesting rule set that I saw, so I wanted to try this. Anyways, those are all the rules. If you like to play along, there's going to be a link in the description. And now I'm going to get started. Let's go. Okay, we know... Okay. Each digit in box 5 is represented. So what can the middle digit be? I guess is kind of the... Well, 7... Okay. So the one with 3 odds are 1 and 8 and 4. Okay. Does that tell us anything? Does that tell us anything? I'm not sure. Okay. I guess we can go through box 5 and see where each digit could be. So if this is 1, this would be odd, 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 even. So we're going to mark reds as odd and blues as even. So same here. Okay. If this is 1, that would be odd, 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 even. If this is 1, this would be odd, 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 even. Okay, if this is 1, then this would be odd, 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 and this would be even. So odd, 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 even. If this is 1, this would be odd, 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 even. So odd, 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 even. If this is 1, this would be odd, 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 even. If this is 1, this would be odd, 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 even. And if this is odd, this would be odd, 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 even. If this is 1, this would be odd, 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 even. Okay. That doesn't really tell us too much. Hmm. Um. Hmm. Okay. Okay, so 1 has 3 odds and an even. 2 has 3 odds and an even. 3 has 2 odds and 2 evens. 4 has 3 odds and an even. 5 has 2 odds, 2 evens. 6 has 2 odds, 2 evens. 7 has 1 odd and 3 evens. 8 has 3 odds and 1 even. And 9 has 2 odds and 2 evens. Does that tell us anything? I'm not particularly certain. Hmm. The problem is... Okay. Okay, let's look at the central one and then see what these can be. So say we had a 1 here, right? Then this would be what? Odd, 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 even. Right? Obviously this would be odd. So what situation could, what odd digits could work here? This would be odd, odd, even, even if it's 3. So 3 does not work here. Odd, even does work. So 5 could be here. Odd, even, even does not work for 7. 9. Even, odd, odd, even. So that works that way. So that could be 5 or 9. What about this digit? First digit odd could be 3 or 5 or 7. So 3, 5, 7 all work there. This one, I think it has to be 5 and 9, right? Because again, the third digit or the third bit has to be odd. And that only applies to 1, 5, and 9. So this would have to be a 5-9 pair, which means this couldn't be 5. What about even digits with the third digit being odd? Not 2. It could be 4. Excuse me. 4. Not 6 or 8. So this is 4, 8 here. So this could work if this is 1. If it's 5 and 9, you have odd, even, odd, even. So either way, this would be even. Or even, odd, odd, even. Either way, one of these is even. So this would be odd, even, even, odd, odd, even. Okay, so that's how it'd be. 3 and 7. So this would have to be even no matter what. So odd, odd, even, even works, or odd, even, even, even works. So either of those work. For 4 or 8, this has to be even, and so it cannot be 8. So it would have to be even, odd, odd, odd. So 8 wouldn't work because that would be even, odd, odd. Yeah, even, odd, odd, odd. If it's 8, it's odd, even, odd, odd. Okay, so that does kind of work. So odd, even, odd, odd. So this would be 4. Okay, so 1 does work right now for the middle. This has to be even because that's the last remaining digit in box 5. So this has to be 5, right? Odd, even, odd, even. So this is 5, which makes this 9. So odd, even, and then 9 would be even, odd, odd, even. Okay, so those all seem to work right now. This digit, okay, so this digit has the first digit being even. So this is an even digit with the first digit being even, or the leftmost digit being even, and the lastmost digit being odd. But that's off. That's actually correct. So even with odd at the end means this has to be 8. So this is 8. So this would be odd, odd, odd. Last 2 digits are odd. It cannot be 4, it cannot be 6, it cannot be 2, and it can't be 8. So we have a contradiction here. So this doesn't work, right? Because this would be odd, odd, and that can only be 4 or 8. So 1 does not work in that situation. There's got to be a better way of doing this, but I don't know what it is. Anyways, if it's 2 here, then this would be odd, odd, even, odd. And this 2 is obviously even. So odd digit with the third digit being even is 3, 7. Odd digit with the first digit being even is just 9. Odd digit with the third digit being even again is 3 and 7. So we have a 3, 7, 3, 7 pair. Even digit with the third digit being third bit being even cannot be 2, cannot be 4. It has to be 6. Right? So 6 would be odd, odd, even, odd. 9 has to be even, odd, even. So that's a contradiction there. So that does not work. So 2 does not work. There's got to be a better way of doing this. I don't know. Anyways, let's continue. 3. We have odd, and this is odd, and these are even. Okay. Odd digit with an odd digit in the third bit. Not 1, not 3, not 5. It could be 7, no 9. So it has to be 7, which makes that odd. Oh, wait. I was looking at the wrong one. I need an odd digit in the third digit. So it could be 1, no 3. It could be 5, no 7, or 9. So 1, 5, and 9 work. Odd digit with the odd digit as the first digit. That's 1, no 3, 5, and 7. So 1, 5, 7 all work. Even digit with the third digit being odd. Not 2. It could be 4, no 6. So it's 4 and 8. So it has to be a 4-8 pair here. If it's 4, this is odd, even, odd. If it's 8, it's even, odd. So either way, this has to be odd, I believe, right? Odd, even, odd. Even, odd. So this is odd either way. So since this is odd either way, it cannot be 4 with odd, even, odd. So this must be 8. And this is even, odd. This must be 4, which is odd, even, odd. And we have 5 odds in the central in box 5, so this must be even. Okay. Even in front with 2 and 6 does not work. So that's not going to work. So 3 does not work. There's gotta be a better way of doing this. I don't know. Than going through every possible combination. Four is even. So that leaves odd, even, odd. Okay, all 3 of these are pointing out. So that means the third cell is even for these. For odd digits. 1 doesn't work, 3 does work, 5 doesn't work, 7 does work, but 9 doesn't work. So this is not possible already because we don't have enough odd digits which satisfy this. So 4 doesn't work. Okay. What about 5? We have odd, even, odd, even. So these two have to have odd digit as the third bit. 1 works, 5 works, but we can't have that. 1 and 9 work. Okay. How about even digit with the odd digit as a third bit? 2 doesn't work. This is 4 or 8. Even digit with an odd digit in the first bit. That's 2, 4, and 6. Okay, so that works. So 1 and 9 would be odd, even. 9 would be even, odd, even. So this is odd then no matter what. So is this, which gives us all the odds and evens. I think it also has to be all evens here, right? Odd, even, odd, even, or even, odd, even. Yep. So that does work. Therefore, this is 3 or 7 here. This Okay, so with an even digit first, this must be 8. So this is 8, which makes that 4. So then this is even, odd, odd, odd for 8. For 4, we have odd, even, odd, odd. So that works. So far, this is looking okay. 2 and 6, you have odd, odd. So this must be 2. But then this is even, pointing to this, and that's only 8. So that's not working. So 5 is not possible either. Jeez. Going through this is kind of a pain, actually, I must say. Anyways, 6 we have odd, even, even, odd. Odd digits which have the third digit being even are 3 and 7, I believe, right? Yep, so this is a 3-7 pair. 3 would be odd, odd, even, even. 7 would be odd, even, even, even. That's problematic. So either of these being 7 would not work, because that would then be odd, even, even, even. We'd have essentially 5 evens in this box. Or if this is odd, even, 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 again, we'd have 5 evens in the box. So 6 does not work. What about 7? We have odd, even, even, even. So these are both odd. These would be even. Odd digit. Actually, let's do even digit with the third bit being odd. That's 4 and 8, right? Since that's a 4-8 pair, then we have 2 and 6 here. Odd digit with an odd digit in the third bit would be 1, 5, or 9. Okay. 4 is odd, even, odd, odd. 8 is even, odd, odd, odd. So either way, this is odd, and this is odd. So this has to be 8 as even, odd, odd, odd. So this would be even, odd, odd, odd. This is 4, so this would have to be odd, even, odd, odd. That makes this an odd digit here. So this is 2 or 6 with an even digit in the first place. First bit, that's only 8, so that's not allowed. So 7 doesn't work. Great. We're just going, well, I mean, we have to go through all the different possibilities anyways, but this is kind of crazy. 8 is even, odd, odd, odd. Even digit with an even in the third bit. That would be 2 or 6. Okay. Either way it would be, so odd, odd, even, odd. Or odd, even, even, odd. So either way, this is odd. Even digit as the third bit for an odd digit. So that's 3 and 7, I believe, only. So this is 3 or 7. 3 can have, so this cannot be 7, because if it's 7, that would be odd, even, even, even. So this is 3. So this is 3, this is 7, which makes this odd, odd, even, even. And 7 would be odd, even, even, even. So that leaves this as an odd digit because we have 4 evens in that box. Okay. 2 is odd, odd, even, odd, so that works. 6 would be odd, even, even, odd, so that does not work. So this is 2, so that would be odd, odd, even, odd. This is 4 or 6. Either way ends in odd, so 4 or 6. Oh, but odd and odd would have to be 4. So this is 4. So this looks like it works. So 4 would be odd, even, odd, odd. And 6 would be odd, even, even, odd. So far this works. Even as the first digit, or the first bit, is 9. So that would be even, odd, odd, even. We have 1 and 5 remaining. With even as the last bit, that's fine. That works also. So even is the last bit here. So this looks like it works, period. So 8 looks like it works. What about 9? That would be even, odd, odd. And this is odd also. Even. So 2 evens with an odd digit as a third bit would have to be 4 and 8. So this is 4 and 8. 4 is odd, even, odd, odd. 8 is even, odd, odd, odd. So either way, this has to be odd, and this has to be odd, which forces both of these to be even. And I think this is probably not going to work. So 4 would be odd, even, odd, odd. So this cannot be 8 would be even, odd, odd, odd. So this has to be 4. So it's odd here, even, odd, odd. 8 would be here, which has to be, okay, so this works right now. Even, odd, odd, odd. So this is 2 and 6 as a pair, and neither of them can have even as the fourth bit, because they're both odd as the fourth bit. So we've proven 9 does not work. So 1 through 7 and then 9 does not work. We know it has to be 8 in the central box. That's pretty convoluted. I'm not sure how you're supposed to get that fairly easily. This one you have to just go through all the logic, right? Which is a lot. Anyways, odd digit with an even number as the first bit. This has to be 9. So it's even, odd, odd, even. Odd digits with the last third bit being even are specifically 3 and 7. 3 and 7, so this is even, even as the last two bits, and those work for both 3 and 7. So if this is 3 and 7, so this must be even here, because it's always going to be something, something, even, even. Or odd. So this is always odd here. This is always odd here. And then this must be odd because we have 4 evens already in box 5. So then odd, odd, even, even is 3. Odd, odd, even, even, even is 7. This becomes a 1-5 pair. We have something odd, even, odd. Odd, even, odd. The only one that fits that is 2. Which means it's odd, even, odd, odd, even, odd. That means this is a 4-6 pair. Yeah. 4-6 pair. 4 would be odd, even, odd, odd. So this is guaranteed to be even. Or then odd, even, even, odd. So this is odd. Okay, so this is odd, even, odd, odd. So this must be 4, which makes this 6. So this is odd, even, odd, odd for the 4. This is odd, even, even odd for the 6. Okay. We have all 4 odd digits in, sorry, all 4 even digits in row 6, so the rest are odd. This digit must start with odd and then even, and it's odd. Odd, even, so it could be 5 or 7. So it'd be odd, even, or odd, even, even, even. So either way, this is even. This odd cell must end in even, which all the odd cells have to. So this is odd, which means it's 1. So this has to be even. This is odd. So that's one thing, I guess, is that if this is odd, that forces the last bit to be even, no matter what. And if it's even as a set, that means the 4th one has to be odd, which it is. Okay. Okay. So that's one information we got. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the last bit. And it's even, which means it's on. So this must be an odd digit. This is the first 1, 2, 3, 4. Odd digit as the last digit means this is even. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last digit being odd means this is even. Okay. This cannot be 6 because if you have odd, even, even, odd, that's 5 odds in box 4. So it's 2 or 4 here, which means we have odd, odd, and we have one of these being even. So that forces this to be odd here. This is 4 or 6. We don't know which. This means last one is even. So blank, blank, even, even. So it's even, even. So this must be an odd digit. And it's 3 or 7? Yeah. 2 and 8, 2 and 8. We don't have any information. This is 1, 2. So odd, odd. Which gives us 1, 2, or 3. We don't know which, though. This is even as the first digit, odd, and even as the last digit. So even, odd, odd, even is 9. So this is an odd digit. It's 1 or 3. So we have, this is odd, odd, and this must be even because the evenness gives you the 1 bit turned on here. And we don't know this. This has to have, this is an even number. So that means the 1 bit is turned off here. So this is odd. Okay. It starts with odd. So this is 2, 4, or 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's not helpful. Okay, so this is an even digit. It ends in 2 odds. So it's not 2. It can't be 8. Can't be 6. So this is a 4. So this is 4, which means this can't be 4. 4 eliminates 4 here. So this is 2, which is odd, odd, even, odd. 4 is odd, even, odd, odd. So this is the last even digit, so this is 6. This is odd, even, even, even. So that's 7. That just leaves a 1-5 pair in row 5. Okay. Okay, 1 or 5. So 1 is odd, 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 even. This cannot be 1 here, right? That would be odd, even, odd, even. So this is 5. And that's 1, so this is odd, 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 even. We have 5 odd digits in box 6, so this must be even. This cell is odd, even, odd, even. That's 5, right? Yep. This cell, third bit is even, or sorry, odd. That could be, and then even, right? So it's odd, even as the last two. That's 1, 5, or 9. Cannot be 5, so this is 1 or 9. This digit ends in an odd number, odd bit. So this must be even. And we're ending in odd, odd. So it cannot be 2 or 6, so this is 4 or 8. This is 2 or 8. This can't be, this is 2 or 8, so it cannot be 2, so this must be 8, which makes this 2. That leaves this as 8. This is a 4, 6 pair here. Okay. One, two, three, and that's the fourth. The 4 or 8. So it's either odd, even, or even odd. We're not sure which. 1 or 9. 1 is odd, 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 even. 9 is even, odd, odd, even. So this is odd no matter what. Because it cannot be 5. And it can't be 3 or 7. Okay. Let's see. This is odd, odd, even, even. So that's 3, which means this can't be 3. That's 1. So that would be odd, 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 even. We have 5 odds in row 7. That eliminates odds in the rest of the rows, so these are all even. This cell then must end in an even bit. So this must be an odd cell. 2 or 6. So it's odd, either even, even, odd, or odd, even, odd. So this is even no matter what. This has... Okay. This starts off with an odd. That's fine. 4 and 8. We don't know if it's even or odd there. Where's 9 in row 4? It has to be here. That leaves this as a 3-7 pair. That leaves this as 1-5, and this must be 1-3 or 5 here. Okay, this we don't have any information on. This cannot has only one other even at most. So it could be 1 with it all being odd, odd, odd. It could be 3 with it being odd, odd, even, even. It could be 5 being odd, even, odd, even. It cannot be 7 because that's 3 evens required. And it could be 9 with even, odd, odd, even. So any of those work. Arrows. Remaining digits in row 7, odd digits are 5, 7, 9. This can't be 7, this can't be 5. This 5 eliminates 5 here, so this is 9, which makes this 7. This can't be 7 or 9, so it's 5, which makes this 1. Makes that 5, which makes that 1. So none of these could be 1. We have 2, 4, 6, 8 here. This can't be 6 because of 6 in the column. 2, 4, 6, 8. No 2, no 8. 3 eliminates 3 here, so this is 7 and 3. This cannot be 1, 3, 5, 7, so it has to be 9. So this cannot be 9 here. So 1, 3, and 5 all start with an odd digit, so this must be odd as the first bit. Okay. 4 and 8, we don't have any information there. We have a 7 remaining in box 9, and it cannot be here as the only odd digit, so this is even. So one of these is a 7, we don't know which. This is 4, 6, or 8 here. 2 would be odd, odd, even, odd. 6 would be odd, even, even, odd. Either one works. This digit has something, odd, odd, something. So odd, odd in the middle could be 1. And could be 8 or 9. Cannot be 9, though, because of 9 in the box. So 1 has odd, 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 even. 8 has even, odd, odd, odd. So there's 1 of each here. That doesn't tell us much. If this is 1, that's an odd digit. So this is 1 or 9 here. Okay, we have a 1, 9, 1, 9 pair in row 3, which eliminates 1, 9 in the rest of the row. So this is 3 or 7. If this is 1, that would mean these are all odd. That's 5 odds. So this would have to be even to start with, except that the 1 forces that to be odd. So this cannot be 1. This has to be 8. So these are both even. So it's even, odd, odd, odd for the 8. This digit cannot be 7, 9, or 5, so it's 1 or 3 as an odd digit. This 8 eliminates 8 here. So we know 8 has to be here and 6 has to be here, but we don't know where. This digit is 2 or 6 here. This digit is 2, 6, or 8. Okay. 1, 3, or 5. We don't know. 1 or 9 has odd, 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 even, or even, odd, odd, even. 4 or 6 here means this is odd, even, odd, odd, or odd, even, even, odd. So either way, this is odd. So we have 5 odd digits now in column 4, so this must be even. So this is 1 or 9. This has to be 2 or 6. This digit starts with odd and then even. So that could be 4, 5, 6, or 7. Cannot be 6 because of 6 in the column. Can't be 5 because of 5 in the box. So it's 4 or 7. If it's 4, this is odd, even, odd, odd. If it's 7, it's odd, even, even, even. So if this is 4, that would mean this is odd, even, odd. And this would be an even digit. So this would have to be an even digit there. If this is 7, this is odd. This is odd now, and we have 5 odds in that box, so this must be even. So either way, this is even, which means we have 4 evens in column 5, which eliminates evens in the rest of the column. So this is odd, which makes this 1 or 3. This becomes a 4-6 pair, which eliminates 4 and 6 in the rest of the box. So this can't be 4 or 6. This is 2, which makes this 6. What is odd even? It could be either one. This 4-6 pair, though, eliminates 4 and 6 in the rest of the box. So this is 7, which makes this 3. So 7 is odd. It's odd itself. That leaves even in the rest of the box. So this is 8. And it must be odd, even, even, even. We have all 4 evens in column 8. That leaves just an odd digit here, and this is a 1. This is odd, even, odd, odd, which is, I think, 4. Yep, 4. That's 6. This can't be 2 or 4, so this is 6 or 8 here. This points to an even as this first digit, so it must be 8. So this is 8, which makes this 6 and this 4, and this must be odd, odd, odd. So even, odd, odd, odd there. We have 5 odds in row 3, which eliminates odds in the rest of the row. So this is even. This is even. This has to be the 7 because it's the last odd in row 3. This is 2 or 4. This is 2, 4, 6. This can't be 2, though. We have a 4, 6, 4, 6 pair in column 2, which eliminates 4 and 6 in the rest of the column. This can't be 4 or 6. It's 8. And the rest of column 2 has to be odds because we have all the evens. So this is odd, odd. So we have odd, odd here. It cannot be then 5 because 5 requires odd and even. So this is 1 or 3. Okay. What else do we have? Do we have anything else? 1, 2, 3, 4. This is, we know what this is now. It's even, odd, odd, even. So that's 9. So this is 9, which makes this 1, which makes that 9. Remaining digits. So where is the 9 in column 2? Cannot be here because of 9 in the box. Can't be here because 9 in the box. Can't be here because 9's in the row. So this has to be 9 there. Remaining odd digits. We are looking for 7 in column 2. And this can't be 7 because of the representation of the bits. This can't be 7 because of 7 in the row, so this must be 7 here. That leaves this as 1, 3, or 5. This digit is 1, 3, or 5 also because it can't be 9 or 7. This can't be 1, 3, or 9 and 7, so this must be 5. Which means this can't be 5 here. And the reason why we knew that is because of the 1, 3 pair here. We have in column 6, 2, 4, and 5 remaining. This cannot be 5 because of the 5 in the row now. So this must be an even digit, which forces this to be odd and a 5. So this is 2 or 4. Okay. 8 is eliminated from this cell here. One of these two is 6. One of these two is 6. That doesn't tell us too much. Okay, this can't be 6 because of the 6 in the row. Okay. Hmm. Do we have all the arrows? 4 is odd, even, odd, odd. 7 is odd, even, even, even. 8 is even, odd, odd, odd. 5 is odd, even, odd, even. 9 is even, odd, odd, even. Um, hmm. Interesting. 5 is odd, even, odd, even. 2 is odd, odd, even, odd. 1 is odd, 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 even. 2 is odd, odd, even, odd. 7 is odd, even, even, even. 3 is odd, odd, even, even. 8 is even, odd, odd, odd. 9 is even, odd, odd, even. 4 is odd, even, odd, odd. 4 is odd, even, odd, odd. 7 is odd, even, even, even. 6 is odd, even, even, odd. 9 is even, odd, odd, even. 3 is odd, odd, even, even. 1 is odd, 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 even. 8 is even, odd, odd, odd. Okay. We have, where is 8 in column 1? Can't be here because of 8's in the boxes. Can't be here or here because of 8's in the rows. So this must be 8 here. We have, I believe, 8 eights. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We know where the last 8 has to be. It has to be here. Okay. Twos. Do we have any information on twos? Not particularly. Hmm. Hmm. Remaining digits in box 9. We have 2, 6, and 7. Oh. 6 cannot be either of these because it's 6 in the column, so this is a 2, 7 pair, which means this has to be 6. So 6 is odd, even, even, odd. So this is even, which makes this 2, which makes that 7. This is odd. 2 eliminates 2 here, so this is 4 and 2. We have 4 odds in row 8. So, sorry, 4 evens in row 8, so this must be odd. Which means this is odd, 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 even, which is 1. That makes this 3, which makes that 1, so this is 7. 2 eliminates 2 here, so this is 4 and 6 as a pair. 2 eliminates 2 here, so it's 4, which makes that 6, which makes this 2. Okay, so where is 2 in column? I think we should have... Right. Where is 2 in column 3? Cannot be any of these because these are odd, and this cannot be 2, and this can't be 2 because 2 is in the row, and this can't be 2 because 2 is in the row. So this is 2 and is even, which forces this to be odd. We have 5 odds in column 1 now, so this is even. We have 4 evens in column 3, so this must be odd. We have 8 twos, so where's the last 2? It has to be here. So this is 2 and it's even, which means the rest of the box is odd. And now we just do normal Sudoku. This is the 4 because we have 2, 6, 8 already accounted for. 4 means this is 6, which makes that 4, which makes this 6, which makes that 4. This is only a 3, so 3 eliminates 3 here, so it's 5. We celebrate the 3 in the corner because we know we're close to solving it. That makes this 3. This can't be 1 or 3, so it's 5. This is a 1-3 pair, but this can't be 1 because of 1 in the row, so that's 3. That's 1, which makes this 3. That leaves this as a 9 and this as a 5. And that's a solution. Yeah, I mean, the logic behind this is easy. The execution is not easy, though, because there's a lot of things you have to go through. And on top of that, you had to basically go through every possibility for the central cell. And then hoping it leads to a contradiction for at least 8 of them. Which it did, but, I mean, I don't know. That could potentially be very hairy if you did that. Um, What are my thoughts about it? It's an interesting idea. I don't know if it makes for fun Sudoku, though. Because it's just going through a lot of possibilities, right? And then just seeing what works. It is helpful for the odd and evenness of it. So once you find the 4th bit, essentially, I think that's called the least significant bit, you can determine the odd and evenness of the cell with the arrow in it. So that's interesting. But the break-in was kind of painful, to be blunt, because you have to go through all the different possibilities, because I don't know any other way you can going through that break-in without doing that. So, I don't know. It's interesting. Definitely interesting as a concept. But I don't know how enjoyable it is. Well, but either way, I hope you enjoyed this solve, and I'll see you next time on Frank Puzzles. Take care.